The concepts of scopes of management also have been discussed. How the management functions are interrelated with the function areas, and the same function areas have been related with what all the organizations we have. So roles of management. So this is roles of management purely is nothing but a roles of manager. We have discussed this at the different levels of the hierarchy. So different management levels, who will be at the top level, middle and first line. So all these things we have discussed. So how the different levels of skills have been spread out throughout the lowest and middle and top level management. So this has been discussed with respect to the examples. So we have the approaches. So as I said, I'll discuss these approaches once we complete our planning concept. Okay, let us move to the planning. So after that, once we finish this part, maybe I'll go with the three theories we have. So planning always it is like a requirement gathering or the first stepping stone in case of a management. And technically speaking, it is same as if like requirement specification. So as a part of a engineer, so what we need to produce. So maybe it requires collective information, that is gathering the information with respect to the discussion of the customer and the client. The customer gives the requirement, whereas the person such as a client will scrutinize all the requirement. So this is called requirement specification. Same as if like planning. So it is theoretically speaking, deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, and when to do it, and who are going to do it. So it is an intellectual process. So that is theoretically speaking. In this case, a manager has to think before he do execute the part of it. So there is a definition of planning from Peter Drucker. Is the management function that includes the decisions and actions to ensure future skills. So here is a graphical representation of planning, that is with respect to the status and the time. Could track through the current status, and we could find the gap. So the graph simply represents How you will be able to track the planning with respect to the current status and desired position? So let me discuss what is the importance of a planning. In fact, there are different types of planning, such as strategic and the tactical plans. So that we have to discuss what all the strategic and tactical planning. Before that, we have to learn what are the importance. If you don't do plan, what happens? Simple example, we have our words. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. That is, if you don't have a proper plan, maybe it is quite difficult to get the success. So importance of planning, we have so many points to be covered. That is, so if you have a better planning, it minimizes the risk and uncertainty. And always a success, behind success, there is a proper planning. Planning focuses attentions on the organizational goals. So we have studied what is an organization. It is a human association working towards a common goal. So you will have a proper control if you have a proper planning. If you have proper planning, maybe the trainees are get a good training. So that is, it helps in training the executives. So with respect to the time, it minimizes the various constraints such as the time. So in simple words, minimizes waste and redundancy. So we have different forms of planning with respect to the different dimensions. As I said, one of the strategic and tactical with respect to the concepts. So with respect to the degree of formulation, we have formal and informal. So usually they may ask you what is the difference between strategical and tactical planning or formal and informal planning. So let me come to the point, what is strategic planning. Once again, all of you just you can go through this. So when we say it as a strategic planning, so in fact, strategic plannings are the long-term planning. So if I count with respect to the years, maybe it is for about 3 to 10 years. So this plan set out the overall direction of the firm, keeping in view the long-term objective, not a short-term objective. Usually in strategic planning, so many questions may be answered by the top level management. So maybe the questions could be, what is the environment we are operating? How do we take the organization from the current state to the higher state of success? So majorly, the strategic plans deals with the various vocabularies such as the objectives and strategies. So you could see one more point here on the PPT. It is a proactive and feature oriented, focus on 3 to 5 operations of the organization. So let me continue. What is tactical planning? So when you say tactical planning, so strategies developed by the top level management is very much useful in help winning the various issues with respect to the competition. So in fact, the tactical plans helps with respect to the shorter duration. As you know, winning with the competitors is same as if like winning in the war for a market. So tactical planning for a duration, maybe a very short period, maybe maximum of 1 year. If you compare tactical plans with the strategic plans, the strategic planning has the focus of providing the direction to the organization to predict the future, and it is a long term. So with respect to that, tactical planning is all about deciding how these activities could be achieved. So in very short term. So you could see here, tactical plan is being used to achieve the strategic plan. So here there is a clear difference between strategic planning and tactical planning.